What's going on? It's Poetic Death.
It was cracking. This is Gavlyn.
And we're here at Backspin TV.
Backspin. 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 Backspin.
I'm just spitting, living, revealing what I do. Roll with the family. Every time I step up to venues, I gotta resume. Have deadlines to meet, ain't gotta finish them before the late night creeps. The words I speak over beats never sleep. Oh, never egotistical, never cliche or stereotypical from the heart. Whether it's concept or rhyme, I rub it in, leave you feeling warm all at the same time. Mash it out on you broads, but this ain't Escobar, it's G, baby. Gavlyn, show Gav nasty. Whatever cheesy alias you wanna call me, you get the point.
That's a good question. Organized Threat was an idea that I thought of putting together with a collective of artists that I felt were working very hard in their craft, but they weren't being recognized as individuals. So I figured if all these hard workers came together and concentrated their work in one direction, that the overall image of who they are and their talents and the talents of all involved with Organized Threat would expand and benefit everyone involved with it. It's you, excuse me. Overall, what Organized Threat is a collective of artists who have decided to come together and help each other reach beyond the underground scene.
Okay. You know music is what I do and breathe. Anybody but the stage, foot to the teeth.
Oh man. Let's see. I've known Poetic Death before I joined the movement, like 3 years. For like 3 years, I would say it would I've been on it like a year ago or so.
November 2011.
There we go.
I remember.
November 2011.
2008.
But yeah, so that so I joined it 2011 November. But yeah.
You should take a second while the record's spinning. What is it that you're saying? Are you bitches?
Oh man, it was completely different. I mean, it was very, very like conscious hip hop, you know. And not to say that I'm not conscious hip hop now, but it was very like extremely underground, like 90s era. Which is why From the Art is that sound, because that whole album was done around that time. So it was very like golden era 90s style.
So you can hear it. Soothe your mind every time you hear me rhyme. From line to line, recognize I'm not trying.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Where do I start? I'd have to say like Raw Digga. Who else? Tribe Called Quest. De La Soul. Big L. Mad Skills. Jay-Z. And the list goes on.
I'll let you know music is what I do.
I would say mainly as for I don't know, just what they're talking about. Like, you know, it was very melodic and, you know, just the concepts. It made me feel good, you know what I mean? And mainly just because I could relate to them. And, you know, at the time, I mean, still now, it's that kind of music is all I really have that, you know, just takes me back and just inspires me to this day. So I would say it's just because the timeless sound of it. But yeah.
You know, I think that there are a lot of talented people out there, but what's more important is their work ethic. And I think it's easy to find talented artists, but it's more fulfilling when you find someone who's willing to work hard for their success. For me, I've done a lot for the artists that I've ran into, but a lot of these artists don't have a work ethic themselves. So you take me or someone like myself out of the picture, and you end up having someone who's just talented but doesn't go anywhere. So when I find someone who is talented but also has like a hard work ethic, it is very fulfilling because it takes a lot of stress off of me, and I know that my hard work isn't being taken for granted, you know.
The words that I wrote, cause practice makes dope. Ahead of my time, but still climbing the rope. Yup, grinding on the daily with these timeless quotes. I have a lot of pain, but I haven't spoke. A lot of shit's changed since I left my home. These familiar streets.
In LA?
Yes.
That's a good question. I don't know. I would just say, even though like kids like me that were kids at that time, Only reason why it still has a relation is because of our siblings and our parents that embedded that music to us. So we're able to continue that on to the ongoing next generation. So I think that's why it still relates. I'm a 90s baby.
A lot of shit's changed since I left my home. These familiar streets I've outgrown.
Oh man, where do I start with that? I would say what's different is, you know, not necessarily the heart, but just mainly the direction of where this hip hop is going. You know, like, there's still people out there that are like, oh, hip hop's dead or whatever, but hip hop was never dead, it's just still growing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, I would say that the fact that, I don't know, that it's still growing and people are still trying to be different and, I don't know, like, but even then, some music's still really simple. So, I don't know, I guess I would just say, like, what's different about it is, like, the overall, let's see, like, message, I guess, and the simplicity of it. But yeah, that's what I would say is different.
Where you slept. And if you don't get it now, listen closely when the gun cocks back goes blow. Okay, maybe.
Oh man, that was strictly like just boom bap. They're all inspired by boom bap.
Rest if it really that tough. But if you wanna really.
Oh no, those are all from like different producers. From some from France, some from LA, from all over.
Take.
You know what? That beat was just a chance that I took. One of my friends gave it to me and was like, look, I never done anything with this. What do you think about it? And that's how it started. So it was kind of like really like just kind of like, oh, hey, I'm not using this anymore. I've been sleeping on this beat forever. You want it? And I was like, oh, all right. So that's how it started. But yeah.
Uplift your body and spirit.
That's what she said.
Soothe your mind every time you hear me rhyme.
Oh. I don't know. That's a good question. I would say. Wait, what'd you say?
That anger.
I don't know. I don't know. I would say something like timeless and very emotional. That's how I would say.
Soothe your mind every time you hear me rhyme. From line to line, recognize I'm not trying to be the lyrical champion. Just
A real art. I would personally define art just coming from the heart and something that's passionate, something that's all you have and that's all you know. Like, that art is what you have when you, that's what you run away to. You know what I mean? That's what makes you feel better at the end of the day. Like, because that's all you got. That's what I would consider art.
Just your ordinary MC. Okay. Let you know music is what I do and breathe. Anybody but the stage, foot to the teeth. Cause these lyrics are my.
You know, I'm not. I know. You know what? Look, no disrespect. Everybody's doing their thing, and I respect everybody. I'm not too big of a fan of Asher Roth. I'm just not. He's not really my forte. But Mac Miller, you know, dude could spit. He's not bad. Dude could spit, dude. Like for coming out on some like what commercial sound and still being able to have bars, you know, you gotta respect that.
Some I love and I don't take them lightly. So who's rapping now? Cause nowadays that's new style. But listen to the rappers that influencing these juvenile.
Yeah, they go completely different. Cause I've been performing in the U.S. forever, so and you know, it's a tough crowd. It's a really tough crowd. You know, it's shows. All those shows I've done as a kid, like growing up and everything, people just looking at their watches, crossing their arms, or on their phones. You know, over here, people are actually want to see me. So the difference is being appreciated.
Juveniles, how could this happen? It's something so true. But it's been said, so the ongoing saga continues. Let me preview a little piece of myself. I'm a nicotine fiend with knees. Don't like my weed with seeds.
I didn't believe it. I honestly, I just didn't understand it. But at the same time, it made me feel good that I got that many views because I'm not over here showing my body or selling myself. So I know that the fact that that video got as many views as it did is because people genuinely like what I was saying. So that's when I came to that realization after I couldn't believe it. So it was like after, like, okay, you gotta accept it, and this is the cool part about it.
Preview a little piece of myself. I'm a nicotine fiend with knees. Don't like my weed with seeds. Rather compromise and disagree.
Teaching my generation and leading it. That's where I see myself.
Nice.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you for having me.
Have deadlines to meet and gotta finish them before the late night creeps. So as I speak over beats, never sleep. Oh, never egotistical, never cliche or stereotypical from the heart. Whether it's concept or rhyme, I rub it in, leave you feeling warm all at the same time. Mash it out on you broads, but this ain't Escobar, it's G, baby. Gavlyn, show Gav nasty. Whatever cheesy alias you wanna call me, you get the point, get the picture. Read my lips, catch my drift. Your girl was born with a gift, but I'm humble as well. Only 5 feet tall, but rising high as hell. With acrylic nails and a white blouse to match, reeking like a weed stash. Who would've known? This is what I do. Uplift your body and spirit.
That's what she said.